Rates are good. Pretty exciting.
You know why? Why?
Free money. You understand what I'm saying?
Welcome back to the program. Thanks for staying with us.
So
Wow.
That was prompted by your
money segment of the program.
We got to do something different.
I love it. I love it. Kelvin Kaemingk, ladies and gentlemen, Loan Depot man. Okay, tell us.
Is that brand new or something?
What's going on? Well, it's been around a while.
Okay.
It's been around for a while. Thanks for listening to the show, Sheila.
Yeah.
Been there for 2.5 years, but no, it hasn't. So what's going on Mari, I feel like we should just keep talking about this stuff. But,
I know, we should. It's more interesting.
It's really good. It is probably more interesting. I do want to touch on the real estate mortgage markets real quick. Rates this week continue to stay pretty flat, came down a little bit. So we're not at all-time lows anymore, but we're still, there's a 2 in front of the number now, which is ridiculously low.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
And so it's insane right now. So
if you are a parent and you have that child in your basement,
right?
Like, come on, let's do it. Right now, didn't we co-sign for the kid? No,
yes, every one of them. We helped.
Did we co-sign or we did like a second mortgage or something? Yeah, whatever. But
so anyway, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So rates continue to be at all-time lows. So just kind of hit where things are. Like 2.875 is pretty common rate for 30-year fixed right now. Yesterday we had a couple we locked at 2.75 because the markets move daily, right? And we're getting
throughout the day.
Throughout the day it moves a little bit. So sometimes we can pick up a little bit. Sometimes we're people like we had one the credit wasn't as good, but they paid 20 like a little over a quarter. But it got 2.75 30-year fixed. That's such cheap money.
That is.
So we were looking with one couple on purchasing power, and we moved them up $65,000 in purchasing power. And how we did that is at a $350,000 loan, just think of that. The payment at 4% where rates were, and we thought that was good, right? We keep thinking as long as we've known each other, I keep thinking, rates are good.
Right.
And they keep going down. So if they go up, you have to retire, and I need to figure out what to do for about 10 years. So hopefully
you can join me with Young Living.
Yeah, we'll do that. So at 4%, right, the payment is $1,670, just principal and interest. Well, we can get to $415,000 purchase price or loan amount right now at the same price.
$65,000.
$65,000 up in purchase power. So think through you guys right now.
That makes a world of difference in what
when
they
I'm
can
selling
buy.
my homes, when I was selling homes and when we were looking a couple years ago, you'd say, okay, when you list, you want to go here because here's the next bracket. Here's the next bracket. Well, a $65,000 swing gives me bracket. I move brackets, right? And just like we have one right now that's working with one of your team members, they started looking at 350. They put an offer at 460. Now they had room at 350. Could probably end up at 375. Went to 460. Payment went up a little bit, but it's like,
but not for what they got.
But we can do this, and they're like, really? And they're almost like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, well, you promise we can do this.
Because they're trusting you.
Yeah. And so as long as rates stay where they are, and there's really no indication that they're going up. There's a lot of indication that the gap between where you guys don't care about that. So there's indication that they might actually stay or come down a little bit yet. So some people are asking, should I wait a little bit? And
oh gosh, no.
It's like, dude, if there's a 2 in front of it, you just
do it.
Don't wait.
Give me a hug, mask or no mask, I'm good, right? But let's hug it up and let's get a 2%, a rate in the 2. So
okay, so for a refinance, what rate makes sense? What rate do they have now that makes sense then
high
for
threes.
them? Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be any higher than that.
No. Anything. If you have a 4, I have a 11-15 today.
4 and above.
And they are 5.5%
wow.
right
now. They've got choices now.
Oh man.
Talk about choices. You can either reduce your payment, or you can take years off your mortgage.
Yep. So I have quoted right now. I've got my worksheets at a 10-year, a 15-year, and then if
10-year.
And then also if they just want to go back to a 30-year, go down because they've got kids that are coming into college.
Yeah, they're going to need some money and
so
weddings.
I'm like, okay, let's think about, how do we want to position?
Yeah.
Right? Because we can position on a 30, keep the payment the same until kids are going to school, then drop to that 30 payment. But in the meantime, we just continue just to bang away at the principal. And then maybe it's a cash flow thing. So it'll be a fun conversation. and every conversation is fun right now, right? So it's
well, you have so many variables that are really good options for
Right.
people, right? And it's love putting that puzzle together,
it's-
right? It's just like
and
us
it's-
finding the right home for somebody.
yeah,
And that's the financial health that we're talking about.
Yeah,
and
right.
it just takes the biggest thing is just time. To be honest with you, it's it's so
Busy.
crazy busy, and we're really purchase oriented, so that comes first, and then you kind of, and this sounds bad, but you fill it with refis. But purchases come first, so it's kind of, we're making sure those are all dialed up, and with everything that's happened with the company we were at, and the transition, and the sale, and no sale, and then transition, so it's just kind of getting our legs under us. It's there's a lot of things that came into play, and it's nice to kind of finally be positioned and just can run and have some of that noise. You know how there's always noise, right? So it'd be good to have some of that noise
Gone
now. So that's what we've been seeing in the mortgage markets.
You need some stress away.
Oh, trust me, my wife is similar to Sheila, and so I've got that iTovi deal, and my kids are telling me, do that, and then go sit in the sauna and put some on. I'm like, oh, sweet. Now I'm even more crabby, right? Because now they're telling me, right? It's kind of like if somebody says you're crabby, it doesn't help sometimes, right?
Right. They point it out to you.
Yeah. So, but
That's what we're good for.
you're awesome, but quite honestly, there's a lot of truth, and I think God places people in your life to be that for you, right? To say sometimes we can't see our own blind spot, right? So you're that for me, I'm that for you at times, and so I think our spouses are that in a big way. Our kids are that, quite honestly, our kids are that in a big way.
Yeah.
Just comes off worse when it's your kids, right?
Yeah, it does.
So, but they're right a lot.
I know.
Yeah, they are.
Like, come
they
on.
really are. Yeah.
But as you get older and as your kids get older, it gets easier.
Does it?
Yeah. It
It
gets a
does.
little
It
easier.
does. It
Good.
does.
So anyway, we did see economic news this week. We always touch on it real quick, but the economic news just continues to show 1.78 million new jobs. They expected 1.48 million. Unemployment drops to 10.2, which you're like, oh my gosh, but that's coming down. And everything this whole year is just so skewed, right?
Right.
And so it's a frustrating, the economic news is frustrating just because it gets twisted and turned. And even this past week with all the stuff coming out with schools and stuff like that, my kids go to New Life Academy in Woodbury, and we are excited to open the doors the 24th. I'm on the finance committee.
Isn't there a waiting list?
No, there's not.
Oh.
No, you should see. So I'm on the finance committee, so we're looking at, hey, what enrollment's important, right? In the last 2 weeks, it's been unbelievable because we announced we are opening. We're going 5 days a week. Last night there's a webinar that walked through how we're doing it. There's space in Cottage Grove that if we need to, we're going to put 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. There's just the strategy. I'm like, wow, this is well done. But there's two main concerns that people have. Parents, think of this. If you're two working parents, how are you going to do this day on, day off, day on, day off, right? And some parents have to go to the office. Not everybody can work from home. So, so just being able to go to school 5 days a week, big deal. And then also just kind of trying to think the right way to say it. What's going to be taught in the current environment that we're in, and to have them in a Christian education environment, people look at that and go, yeah, I'll take that over what I'm concerned about maybe getting taught. So it's kind of cool to see, and we're excited to.
I've got a couple friends that refi, get that money to pay. I've got a couple friends that are situation, right? They both are from home, working from home, and they've got these little kids. So they are actually hiring a gal, nanny, whatever, to come and be in the basement with the kids so that they can work.
Right. Yeah. So, hey, last couple minutes, I just want to touch on a couple things. Keith, tell me one thing, because we were talking about earlier this past week on just experience. Some of the things you run into sometimes just with experience or unexperienced agents. What have you run into in the last couple?
I'll give you a good one. We have a quick one here. Dealt recently with an agent who has actually been licensed for a very long time, but when you look at her record, because we can see everyone he or she, we can see everybody's volume, and so we look at the agent's volume and we see that there would only been about one deal a year. So yes, you've had your license for a long time, but you don't do any business. At one deal a year, you can't learn the business at one deal a year. And
dangerous.
She was doing something else, dangerous. And the communication was always kind of adversarial and just kind of, condemning every communication,
sharp,
accusative, all that stuff. It's like, hey, honey, we're just trying to get, these people want to sell, these people want to buy. Our job is to make it happen, not get in the way. Right. And so, and just being nitpicky and stuff. And so overcompensating for her lack of experience. Another situation with another agent, and so they have their inspection this week. The agent calls up. We have a pleasant conversation about the inspection. There was an issue with the fireplace. We discussed how it was going to be handled, and it was just very smooth and all. Because this other agent now has done a lot of business, does a lot of business. He's actually on the street, engaged. He gets it, right?
Yep.
He understands that you've got to do some stuff. We've got to do some stuff. The end of the day is our obligation is to our clients, and their want is for this transaction to close. The seller wants to sell, the buyer wants to buy. Our job is to make it happen.
I like that. Hey, give me a call if you want to look at refinancing your home or purchasing your new home. 651-231-2500. Again, 651-231-2500. Or you can email me at kk@loandepot.com.
You need to refinance to get the money to pay for the person to live in your house to teach your kids.
Bingo. Call now. Call now.
You've been listening to your Real Estate Chalk Talk with the Hittner Group, the leaders of the